Yo, what's up guys, this is Tim. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today's vlog is all about how to apply a part-time job inside Canada. So guys, without wasting any time, let's start the video. So guys, first we have to go to Google and then simply type jobs in and then your city name. So I am right now in Regina, so I'll put Regina. If you are in Moose Jaw, you have to enter Moose Jaw. If you are in Saskatoon or any other city in the Canada, like you have to enter that name and then press enter, and you will see that we will get jobs from directly on Google. So there are many platforms like Indeed is there, LinkedIn is there, Sask Job is there, but like this is Sask Job, this is Indeed, and right, even Glassdoor has job openings on it, right? So this is LinkedIn, and below we have like Monster and Simply Hired. But I'll simply go to Google and type jobs in Regina, and then I'll see like there are results here, right? So I'll simply click more job listings, and you can see like there are a lot of jobs here, right? So first I'll tell you that how to explore more options on this page. So you can see there, like on the top, there are few tabs, right? This is title, and title is like what job title you need. Suppose I need to work as a cook, so I'll click on cook. Now I'll get all the jobs for cook profile here, right? I'll just unclick it, and if I need a job as programmer analyst, so I'll get all the programmer jobs here. Apart from title, we can also like see location. So this shows the radius, like suppose where you are and till what radius you need jobs. So if I do it 10 kilometers, so I guess White City is 10 kilometers from Regina. So even I'll get jobs from White City as well, right? So this shows the location, and new to you is like you haven't seen date posted. So this is a very like important tab. Like suppose if you are applying for a job that is past month, like 1 month old, so there are more chances that a lot of people had applied there, and like getting selected chances are very less. So you always have to apply to jobs those are like newly posted. So suppose this is like I'll choose past 3 days. So I'll get all the jobs which are posted in past 3 days. Move to type, then it's like full-time, part-time or contract. So if you are as a student and you can only work part-time, it depends on your like availability. So you can just select part-time, and it will give you all part-time jobs. If you do full-time, again full-time jobs, and contractor is contractor jobs, right? That is for contractual basis, like for some time. And company type means the sector. So suppose if you want a job in healthcare sector or construction sector, wholesales, professional, personal care, logistics, so you can explore this tab as well. And another tab is employer tab. This shows the company name. So suppose I wanted to work with government of Saskatchewan, so I'll click on this, and these are the government jobs posted by government of Saskatchewan, right? So but these are all mostly full-time jobs, and or you can also go with University of Regina. So these are the jobs inside the university. Or if I select suppose Shoppers Drug Mart, so okay, so here is a job from Shoppers Drug Mart, post office clerk. So they have a Canada post office as well inside Shoppers Drug Mart, so this is for that. So you can simply go to the employer tab and select any of the employer if you want to work with specifically. And now directly let's start applying to the jobs. So I'll first remove all the tags like past 3 days and even the type ones. So this is what we'll get from Google. Okay, so I'm going to apply to any of the 2 jobs here so that you can just see the process how I applied on jobs, and like process of applying on all the jobs are almost same. You just have to be prepared with one of your resume and a cover letter. Cover letter is not mandatory, but resume is mandatory, and you just have to fill in few of the details on the company website, and that's it. So let's search for the job. Suppose I wanted to apply for this job. Like this is Superstore and frontline store colleague. So all positions. So it's like they can give me any position which is available in Superstore. So Superstore is like near to my house, so that's why I'm applying on this for this job. So that's why I'm applying for this job. So this job is available on Indeed. So I told you like there are multiple job postings website. So this job is available on Google as well and on Indeed as well. So suppose if I go to Indeed, I'll get this job as well. And some jobs like I'll show you. Okay, so this job is from Walmart. This job is available on Walmart website, on this website, on jobs.ca, on Glassdoor, and on Indeed. So if I go to any of the websites like these, I'll get this job. So one job is posted on many platforms by the employer, so that a student or any of the employee, like so that a student or any of the person who wants to get the job, and they don't go to Google or they go to Indeed or they go to Glassdoor, so they can simply get this job posting and apply from that platform, right? So it depends on the preference. So what I suggest you that explore all the platforms and apply as many jobs as you can to get the job. So I'm going to apply on the Superstore one. I'll go to Indeed. I'll click on this, and this is I guess showing in French. So I'll quickly translate to English, or you can just do right click and translate to English also, right? So now from this Indeed, it is asking me to go on company website. So I'll click on this. Okay, so now this is the page for Real Superstore. So now on this page, all the job description is there. So this is the address of the employer. It is a part-time job, and it is posted 30 plus days ago. So there are very less chances I'll get this job, because there are a lot of people who had already applied for this position, but I'll still apply to show you the process how to apply. And just scroll down a bit, and you will see what all information they have given for the job. So like they have openings for grocery stocking, daytime shift, grocery stocking night, personal shoppers, front end cashiers, like clerks, general merchandise people, and these are some benefits which they provide. So we'll directly jump on how to apply. We'll click on this and we'll do apply manually. And here I'll start the process again because I've already applied. So because if you apply, you will come as a new visitor, right? So I'll just do create an account. You have to do this if you're applying for the first time, and I will put my email ID. I'll put a password and simply create an account. So now my account is created. Now I have to log in with that account. I'll just do sign in. Oh, so before signing in, it is asking me to verify your account. You sign in or request in, right? So it has sent a verification on my this Gmail ID. I'll quickly go there and verify it. So now here I'll put my email ID and a password, which with I have created an account previously. I'll do sign in. Guys, one step I missed showing you guys, that is when you do sign in for the first time, right, it will ask you to verify your account on your email ID. So a link will be sent to your email ID, the email ID which you put there, and there's a link to verify your account with Loblaws or Superstore. So this is the link I got on my email ID, and I verified it using this link. So I clicked on it, and then so once I do the like verifying of my account done, I'll get to this page once I log in after that, right? After verifying, I'll do again login and I'll get to this page, which you are seeing right now. And now it is asking me a few questions for my application. So let's go through the questions quickly. So have you applied? Have you worked with Loblaws companies or Shopper Drug Mart or President Choice Financial? Or like it is asking me that previously if you have worked with any of these companies, right? So I'll say no because this is the first time I'm working with them. And country of residence is Canada. Now it is asking me my legal name, that is Achin, last name is Pal, and now this is asking me to put my address. So now here I put my address. City Regina, province Saskatchewan, my postal code. Now this is my email address. Now it is asking me to put my mobile number as well. I'll do save and continue. Now it is asking me to add my work experience. So I'll do add, and currently I'm working somewhere, so I'll put that first. So you have to put your experience in the descending order, right? Sorry, ascending order, like the one which you're working right now on the top and others at the bottom, right? So so this is asking me job title. I'm working at the section. That's my company name. I currently work there and I started in June. Now this role description is not mandatory, so I'll just leave it empty. And I'll add another because previously I have worked in Walmart as well in Moose Jaw. So and I have worked there from September to April. And description, I'll again leave this empty. And in education, I'll put my education from SAS Polytech. So I'm just putting in the mandatory fields, and so this is mandatory with star. Field of study is not mandatory. I have put the result, might give some good impression on them. And now here certifications, if you have any certifications, like some people have certifications in medical field or some CRA CPA, that is for medical as well. And like if you have a valid driver license, or like suppose if you're working as if you are applying for a bartender, so if you want to work as a bartender in Canada, so you need a survey right. So if you have that certification, you should put it there. So but this job doesn't require that, so that's why I'm not putting it, my survey rights. And in languages, I'll go English. I'm fluent in English. I'll select everything fluent. Now skills, it is not mandatory, but if you want, you can add few of the skills as well. Now it is asking me to put my resume. So if you guys want a resume, just drop me a message on my Insta or email ID. I'll give you a resume template, so you can use that template and apply on all the jobs. And I have used that resume template, and I have like got positive results from a lot of people, a lot of employer. So that resume is pretty good. So I can simply drag and drop this file from here to here, right? So now my resume is uploaded here. And if you have any websites like LinkedIn or you wanted to give, you can add those links as well. And network, so sorry, this is for adding the LinkedIn profile if you want, but this is optional, right? And now we'll do save and continue. Now it is asking me some of the general questions which each job profile, if you're applying for, will ask you. Are you legally able to work in Canada? Yes. Are there any legal restrictions if you have for working on this company? No. Are you over the age of 18? Yes. And like few organizations, they provide accommodation as well if you're applying for them, from like if you're coming for an interview for them from a remote location or from far away, so they provide you accommodation as well. So if you need accommodation, you will do I require accommodation, but I don't need it, so I'll do not applicable. And now comes the availability part, right? So if you are applying for the first job, like you don't have any job, so I suggest you, highly suggest you, that you should do available all times, open anytime, right? And it is asking me what is your availability for weekends, Saturday, Sunday, so open anytime. Because then only they will, it shows that you are more flexible and you can work on any time, so that's why you have higher chances for getting this job instead of a person who will give few of the days to work, right? So I highly suggest you go with open availability if this is your first job. And if this is not your first job, you're working somewhere else as well, then you can accordingly choose your availability. I'll do save and continue. And these are like few more questions asking me to tell my gender and what best describes your race. So I am an Indian, so I'll simply go to this one, and you can select accordingly. Suppose if you are from Latin America, you'll do this. If you are from Vietnam, like a lot of people from Vietnam here as well, so you'll do this. And if you are from, like I have seen a lot of students from Africa as well, so you can accordingly select your community and just click on it. So I'll go to South Asian Indian. That's it. Now I have to accept this. If you want to read it, you can read it, but like it's not mandatory, so I'll simply accept it and I'll do save and continue. So now this is giving me a page where I can review all the information I have filled. So I'll click review. So things you have to review is your email ID, your phone number, and your address. But email ID and phone number are mandatory because if they wanted to contact you or revert you back, so they'll use that email ID and phone number. So I have reviewed my address, my email ID, and phone number, and all the details I have given. I have also checked that. After checking all these things, I'll simply do a submit. Now this page will come and it says congratulations, your application has been successfully submitted. So I've applied for one job. Now let's jump into another job and quickly apply for that as well. We'll search another job to apply. I'm gonna apply to we're gonna apply to this one, administrative assistance. So this is posted 18 hours ago. So this is the job description, this is the address, title, and these are the duties, right? You can just do full description, and these are the benefits, required skills, education. Like I'll check these things before. Suppose if they have asked for something specific and I don't have that, and if I still apply, and even if I get the job and I go there, and if they ask for that certificate, if I don't have it, then it's not good, right? So I'll waste my time, my efforts, and everything. So just cross check these things, and I have clicked on it. Now it is saying click here to apply. This is asking me to apply. Just send my resume and cover letter on this email ID, and my resume has all my details, my phone number, meaning email ID, and so that they can contact me back, right? And this is the phone number as well, like contact number and email ID of the employer. So I'll just send my resume and email ID here. So I'll do this later. So we'll search another meanwhile. So let's apply as a server in Red Lobster. I'll click here. I'll do apply on Red Lobsters. I'll go to company website first because most cases they will first pick up the candidates from their own website, then they'll go to Glassdoor, Indeed, or LinkedIn. So I'll go to Red Lobster. I'll do apply. I'll do apply, and it is asking for my email ID. So I'll use this email ID and okay, no. So it is asking me to sign in. I don't have an account yet. So I'll click this. I'll put my email ID here. This one, and I'll put a password. I'll re-enter the password. Like this is showing me some like suggestions for my password, that it should be this much character in between and it should have any of the special character. This is correct. I'll put a security question. So let's say name of your first school, that is DPS. Second security question is favorite vacation spot. So let's put, like, you can put any of this. I'll put um, Banff in Alberta. Continue. If you want to save it, I don't save it. So let's get started. You have to accept this, save and continue. Are you current employee of this? No, I'm not a current employee. Save and continue. Have you ever been employed with Red Lobster? No, this is the first time I'm applying. Are you 16 years older or above? Yes. Are you applying for a server or bartender position? And do you have the legal provincial age requirements to serve alcohol? So that is, I guess, 18. So I am above 18. If you are applying for server bartender position, do you have the, okay, I'll do yes, save and continue. Do you have legal right to work in Canada? Yes, I do have. Now it is asking me to give my name. Here it is asking me to give my address. Now here it is asking me to give my city. Okay, not city, that's my address only. Country is Canada, state is, province is Saskatchewan. City is Regina. You see my spellings. Now you know what bands I got in IELTS. And my postal code is 7. Now I have to put my phone number here. And if you have any alternate phone number, give that as well, because in case your phone is switched off, right? This is my email ID. Just recheck it, because they're going to reply on phone number or email ID. And I have to add education history. So I'll do done, and I'll do save and continue. Now, field mark with asterisk are required. So these are mandatory. What is your highest level of education? So my highest level education is college. Save and continue. Field, I'll tell you one thing in this, like, some people, they have done bachelor's or master's in their country and they are doing some certificate course here or diploma here. So if you are applying for a server or cook position and you're saying just you have an MBA degree in some management or some like software, something like that, then there are less chances they will take you, because they'll see, okay, this person has this much high degree and he or she will not going to work on some other job profile, right? So what I personally try to do is just show my Canadian education, not my Indian one, because in India I have done my bachelor's of technology. So I just try to show my management certificate diploma that I have done from Canada right now. So I'll say some college, because they are never going to check back in your country, right? For these jobs. So because these are part-time jobs, we're just doing this to pay our bills, right? And the next question is, like, do you have prior work experience? So yes, I do have prior work experience as a server and a bartender. So I'll say yes. If you don't have it, you can say simply no. So I'll put my work experience. Employer phone number. So I'll give your manager's phone number. So I'll put my manager's phone number here. So that's my manager's phone number. Now it is asking me title of the immediate supervisor. I'll say that. Now it is asking me if they can contact my employer. So I'll say yes. I am currently working there. So I will not say reason for. So I'm currently working there. So I will not state any reason for leaving. So I have started that on July 1st. There's no end date for it. You can continue. Are you willing to cross train in different job functions? So if you're applying for the first job, so just show that you're flexible and say yes. Continue. Do you have access to transportation? I have access. So I'll say yes, because it shows that I can come there on time, right? And if they want, I can work a bit late as well. Because in Regina, the public transport is very good. So there is no issue. And if you're in Moose Jaw, the transport is not that good, but still there are cabs. So yes, you will get rides. And how many hours per week do you expect? So I'll just state bare minimum as of now, and you can do any of these. And hourly accept rate is, I'll just go with the minimum one. So that is in Saskatchewan. I'll do save and continue. How did you hear about us? So I'll say, I'll just select Indeed. And how many relatives working at? No, we don't. I don't have any. Are you willing to work on Sundays? So I'll say yes. Are you willing to work on Mondays, both lunch and dinner? Are you willing to work on Tuesdays? So I'm just showing them flexibility by showing that yes, I'm available to work at any time. This also, and this, right? Are you willing to work holidays? I'll say yes. Okay, I think this I have left. I'll do save and continue. Now you need not to identify something like this. Have you ever been convicted in criminal offenses? No. And okay, I'll do save and continue. I'll accept this. This is just a like statement acceptance, signature of the applicant. I'll type my name and I'll do save and continue. So this is just giving me something to review what all details I have filled. Just review your address, phone number, and email, and I'll move forward. I'll just send my application there. That's it. Application complete 100%. Thank you for applying all these things have came. So I've successfully applied for this job position as well. So you can simply go and go to any of the jobs you want and simply apply on that, right?
So guys, trust me, this is just a way of applying jobs in Canada. Other ways are walk-in and creating as much references as you can so that you can give resume to your friends and colleagues for the job openings. And one thing I wanted to add in the end, that I see a lot of people saying that like there are very less jobs in Canada, but I don't find it fair, because even when I was in Moose job, like I can see everyone can find a job there as well, right? So it's just a matter of time, and definitely you'll get one job for sure. If anyone needs a resume template, then do message me on Instagram or on my email ID. And guys, do share this video as much as you can so that all the students coming to Canada can get benefit from it. And guys, don't forget to press like and subscribe button. Thank you.